And now we move on to the final speaker of this session. We warmly welcome Mr. Viraj Adihetty, co-founder of Infragist LLC, on stage.
Hello, and good afternoon, everybody. Okay, so I'm not going to take too much of your time. All I'm going to do today is talk about a solution that we're trying to introduce to the market that most of my colleagues earlier were talking about. It encompasses a lot of the solutions, a lot of the things that we were just addressing, including digitization, a single window, all of these things. But what we are trying to do, we're not looking at the majority of the scope. We're looking at a very niche area that we can look into and sort of assist in the supply chain management and the logistics part of things. So without further ado, right. So Port Expert, what is Port Expert? Port Expert is an application, it's a suite of applications that connect the drivers or the supply chain logistics of the driver and the port authority, your shipping lines or whoever it is, in a seamless manner that allows them a digital method of conducting empty container inspections rather than the manual process that everybody is now used to. It is an end-to-end solution that uses machine learning, AI technologies to bring forward these things that, like from the manual inspection process, it just brings out and it enables them to do this process in a more seamless and easier way and get the process done faster and easier for all parties involved. If we look at some of the issues that are currently being faced in the challenges when it comes to the empty container inspection, you have challenges like potential life hazards because you have situations where there's long lines of waiting, there's long queues where containers are queued up coming into the port, they're waiting for, there's issues when there's like, ground handling there with massive containers in the yards, there's conflicts between service providers, there's long waiting hours, like I mentioned before, high human interaction with COVID and all of these other problems that are there in the world right now. High carbon emissions, which is always a problem with sustainability, and a lack of defined protocol that sort of plague and give out long wait times and long sort of issues when it comes to the inspection of empty containers right now. And what this solution it enables to do is it eliminates the long wait times because the solution that we have, it deputizes the driver or it deputizes the agent who's handling the empty container to sort of do the initial inspection at the level of wherever they're situated without having to come to a certain location. It minimizes human interaction because it reduces the time where they have to go and meet a physical person, where they have to do the manual inspection, go around the container and do all of those things. It reduces the paperwork because the entire solution end-to-end is digital. There is no paperwork involved, there's nothing of sort. It's driven by a mobile application as well as a web portal that just allows connectivity between parties wherever they are in the world. It authorizes and there's easy access because whoever who accesses the information is authorized by the relevant parties and they have access to the information that they need to get the job done as soon and fast as possible. It is, for drivers, it gives them an ease of inspection, it gives them the authority to get the first inspections done, it gives them the power of doing that and then sort of streamlining the process and streamlining the work that they have, as well as 24/7 back office operations and 24/7 support to the drivers, the shipping lines or whoever the other agents are, and enables more efficient and more processed work during the day rather than having to just stick to normal office hours. And if I'm just gonna showcase a little bit about what the application looks like. It is an ultra simple application that anybody can use. You don't need to have fancy hardware. You can just have it using a smartphone that's lying in your pocket right now. We are enabling this and connecting this with a simple web portal that you can just launch wherever in the world, and you can have it. The reason I come back to the wherever in the world part is right now, the usual port operations is very landlocked where you have certain shipping lines staying in the country where you have their agents going in and doing the inspections. They have the drivers coming in, queuing up and waiting, and it has to go back and forth between the shipping line agents and whoever who's doing the inspection on the ground. The solution that we are offering, you don't really have to do that. The back office operations could be in Timbuktu, and you can just be doing the port operations wherever in the world. And the The connectivity is just through the application where both of these parties are connected, and they are allowed and enabled to do the process that they're required to, and the driver is only going to go to the port of the depot or the inventory, where the inventory is being dropped off when they get the authorization from the port authority or the shipping line agent or whoever that person is. So that is basically the long and short of it. It's a very simple application, like I said, and I would be more than happy to answer any questions that you have with regards to this during the panel session. Thank you.